Connect your error.
Whose error? Who's got an error?
Always me. It me. I'm the error in me. Willow's currently on my mouse. My iPad's having issues.
Oh. Did you tell it not to? It's art club.
I know. I told it all day.
Think that's gonna listen to you after not fucking kids don't listen to Kiri.
Yeah, my iPad is my kids, as the kids are to Kiri, and not listen to her.
Rude.
Frustrating. It's been a frustrating day.
Oh dear.
Bango.
Bango started.
Maybe I'll get a bango.
Maybe. I got Stream Raiders up again as well.
Nice.
We have to start again. New campaign time. We missed out on the boss.
I had Willow instead of an iPad. And then I forgot to charge my pencil. Ugh.
Rude. How dare it not charge itself when it's such an auspicious event. It was right around the corner.
Well, the other one does. Like, the next level up, the Apple Pencil 2, it charges, like, when it's just next to your Apple.
Ah.
But this one sticks out at right angles, and that's in the way, and always...
It's lame in comparison. Is that what you're getting at here? If only somebody had gotten you the new Apple II pencil for Christmas.
No, because you have to. It's not compatible with my iPad, so I have to get a whole new iPad.
Dang.
Yeah.
How utterly rude.
I know. Oh my god, someone didn't spend $1,200 on it.
Oh my god, no. That's just that's pathetic. That's just so lame.
I'll just invoice Bookshop for
Bookshop, yeah. There you go. If you don't like being invoiced for money, just invoice him for new tech.
If I didn't do work, it's fine. If I invoice for work, it's weird. If I invoice for not work, it's fine. Why?
Just invoice him for tech. For everything I created for you for the year of 2024, please invest in a new iPad. And one of them fancy charging pencils.
Well, my ads ended, but here we go. Let's see. 50% charge on pencil should be fine. Let's find if it actually works. Ah! That was the noise of things dropping on the floor. Just for fun.
Oh no, not on the floor. Oh shoot, I didn't get rid of my Christmas lights.
It's Tuesday lights now.
Actually, that reminds me. I have a banana that I got from Jace. A little neon banana light that I need to start turning on for my streams. It is my streaming. It's like my live sign. And live streaming in here, my banana is on.
don't think that stopped Anebius or any of the cats.
No, it really doesn't.
Ooh, car looking good.
Where are my lights?
Ah,
Somewhere.
right here. So my iPad decided it's full today. And it hasn't even loaded the background wallpaper.
Yeah, rude.
That's how good it's going. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, happy Tuesday, everybody.
Oh, it's in the alerts folder, that's why. Christmas
Have a
lights,
cat?
there we go, turn them off.
Just gonna start slowly.
So organised, as per usual.
I was like, I should just do a illustrated one. Have a sub and stop complaining.
No.
Wow. I'll have a sub and not stop complaining.
How
And if
though?
you'll notice
You
it-
can't. You cannot
one-
buy our silence. What are you talking about?
Email. Yeah, you can't.
That's just dumb.
I've only got 61,138 unread emails.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I cannot stand. I get notification rage.
And beyond that, I have ascended.
Beyond the notification rage.
Yeah. I've got other things to care about. Like, too much other things to look at. Oh, so.
Look, so I drew
How
a
weird.
car. I drew a car. Look at this. I drew a car. I'm proud of me. Shitty
It
sheriff's
is
car.
good.
It's meant to be a shitty
That's
sheriff's
good.
car, though.
It's a car.
Shit, there's a if there somewhere. I
Actually,
did
the
where are they? I did all the layers so I could just see what was there. I have to put the sheriff's star in under there. And I
Yeah.
got like a layer
You
of
love it when
rivets.
you do all this unseen work underneath.
Yep, and it's gonna be covered over by the character anyway. I'm like, at least I know it's all there.
I'll have to move back a bit because I have a cat on my thing. I don't even know what to do tonight. So
I
That-
am going to actually not do this. Surprisingly, I'm gonna start a new new image.
wow.
Yeah. I found some of my old art.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I did have another image that I could do. Will I get off my keyboard? Get off the keyboard. No.
I found these. Ooh. That is not gonna help.
Hats are so fun. And we're not drinking tonight.
No, we're staying sober tonight.
Mm.
Yeah,
2 weeks in a row.
these.
It's
Really,
enough.
that's as large as you go? Wow. Anyway, as I was gonna say, I found these coloring pages
Oh,
from 2017. But I only found the example, not the actual coloring page. So
okay.
this one is Earth. The one that I've got open is Earth with her little moon in her hand.
Ooh.
And then I did Mars and Mercury and Venus.
Oh, they're so
That's,
cute.
that's as far as I got. So yeah.
They're cute.
I wish I knew where the old ones were, but like I said, it's from 2017. It is probably on one of my external drives, unfortunately. Which may or may not be dead at this point.
Mm.
Sad face. Have to start again.
"38 months, Hopper. That's a lot of babies." All right. So I did this in 2004, which means 17-ish. Sheesh. That's 20 years ago. Hope I've gotten better. Maybe not.
Yes, I should hope so since then, yes.
You'd think so, but you never know. Good old long limbs. Super long.
Back when proportions were optional.
Yeah.
God, look at how much
There was
detail I put
vibes.
into this thing. I have to redraw it now. It's the worst part.
Yeah. Don't forget to get stream raiders started.
Oh yeah, good call on that. So we have to start again, unfortunately. Go this one. Oh, look, we're gonna fight a Bulbasaur Bowser mix.
Bulbasaur.
Bowsersaur.
Bowsersaur. There we go.
Fight some Digipokey monsters.
Digipokey monsters.
Okay, now got a theme song too. Bonus.
Yeah.
Rumble. How dare we be this organised this early in the year?
I know,
Wicket
right?
just selected a battle, and the action begins in 30 minutes.
The action begins in 30 minutes.
Dun dun dun. Jump, 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 jump.
Door. It was very loud all of a sudden.
Oh. Okay. I'll quiet. I'll be quiet.
No, not you, my music. I just shifted windows and suddenly volume.
Just popping in Worst Mod 2023.
Oh, you just wanted to knock that off the bingo card, didn't you?
2020. Bro, it's 2026. Need more. She needs to put more of her weight on this leg. Shit. Yeah. Nobody told me it was the new year.
New year, new stream, who dis?
You hear what this?
Nobody
Shit.
knows.
but she needs hands in general. That's a tangent. Can't have tangents. I'm allergic to tangents. Yeah, whatever. 2 10s, 2 10s, 3? Yep, that's the year. How you doing, guys? Gals. In betweens.
Back to the correct screen now. I think that's got.
I love French. Okay. Cool. You think someone called Sushi would like Japan as well?
Ooh. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
The words are so behind your thing. That's how you count in French? Ah. That makes sense. Still learning how to count in Japanese. It's, I don't know why it's different for how many you want at a restaurant.
Yeah, are you up to, what is it? I want to say Mitsu.
Yeah, I'm doing, I just passed that. I'm up to, they're trying to do the kanji for, like, Saturday and Sunday, but none of the other days.
Oh yeah, you'll never figure that out. Just a heads up. That's the only 2 days of the week they give you.
I was saying to Hyper, I wish I'd learn faster because I'm not like learning anything. And he's like, "Well, you don't use it in the house." And I'm like, "I didn't know that was an option."
I mean,
Raspberry-
you could, but it wouldn't make any sense to him.
Who I am? Bosu who I am?
The problem with putting my own music on is I get lost to it.
Forget who I am.
Just
I
like,
always
this
forget
is good music.
everything.
Great music. Just forget everything else. Forget that I'm streaming.
Yeah, you might want to. Did you get a strike for last time? Because your VOD was up, and it's like this may have copyrighted music in it.
Probably. I don't really pay attention to my VODs unless I want to upload.
Are you
them to them.
generally heroic? Are you? As a person or as a person?
Just in
I
general.
don't know who any of this. I don't take notice of usernames.
You take notice of usernames long enough to ban them.
Yeah.
And that's only if you try to sell us followers.
Or not say that our followers aren't the best followers already. Oh. Right. I see. Lara Croft boobs.
You'll have to give us a hint.
All I know is the person you're the person who are responsible for the Christmas tree having boobs.
That is how you will be remembered forever now. You're the boob tree one.
Boob tree person.
The boob tree was all your fault. Gotcha.
So it's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
don't
bigger.
know how I feel about these eyes. They're not coming along like they should.
You need to start all over again. I followed you for years. I'm a frequent Raspberry and Hyperwatcher. That does sound familiar. There's not a lot of those.
Watch both of them. Why?
Wow. Rude.
Why? Clearly, Raspberry is the superior watch.
Do you remember Jaxian? A little bit? Are you the person who keeps on changing their name? I'm guessing. Kinda do remember. Kai Hex? Anymore? Alabama Slammer? Yes. The Alabama Slammer.
That sounds like something you regret ordering at a bar.
I was just gonna say that sounds like a Philly cheesesteak. Oh, I found out yesterday about this thing called cheesy slaw.
Cheesy slaw.
Apparently, it's a Broken Hill thing,
Oh.
and it's basically cabbage and cheese and mayonnaise.
Oh, nope, you've lost me.
Yeah. Not a good thing.
Herb Bruin's cheese. Perfectly good cheese. With
I'm making-
cabbage.
So large eyes. I don't know how I'm gonna fit her eyes on this. Maybe I just got too much on her forehead. And she doesn't even have eyebrows. Classic me. Sounds like a dope burger off a zany burger menu. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like one of those cool places. We got the cheesy slaw and the Alabama Slammer. Get yours today.
Why do I want to add to this only 29 installments of $29.99
For a burger?
for a burger?
Subscribe today and get your burger at the end of the year. Good luck. We'll make it today. Wow, wow.
Wait. Lines are not going to cooperate today, are they?
Absolutely not.
Why? Why would they do that?
If anything cooperates today, I'm a happy champion. Any minute now. I'm gonna get all the corners. $69 $4.20 for a slider. Except you can't have 3 decimals. It'll have to be the other way around. $4.20 $69. And that's a lot per burger.
That's a much more reasonable price for a specialized burger.
Yeah, for something you're going to pay over the year, you're going to want it to be fairly significant.
A burger subscription service.
1 burger. Or 1 year.
We'll send you one component at a time.
It's like HelloFresh.
HelloFresh for a single burger.
It's not very fresh by the time you get all the pieces. It's like when
That's not our problem.
The magazines where you get the price on the front. Oh no, too muscling. Don't be muscly.
Well, that was Kiri's silent spot.
What? Advent burger subscription. Yeah. Is this reel that I've got saved, and this guy said that his wife made him an advent calendar of 3 boxes, and the first one was some Reese's Pieces, second one was some more chocolate, third one was loose spaghetti,
Wow.
fourth one was leaking, and the fifth one had reached containment. It just sounds cute. It's so good. Raz has technical difficulties? What?
You had technical difficulties at the start.
Technically.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I've got one on here for your tablet dies or loses connection.
Yeah.
But it was your pen that lost connection, wasn't it? It died.
Yeah. I was running
It's
out
half
of battery.
charged. It's half charged. So it technically doesn't count as dead yet.
Yeah, I'm anticipating something going wrong because the running out of room is definitely impacted to certain things. But I did uninstall an app, so I should have enough room for tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'll fix it for now.
But it all started when I installed it, so if I uninstall it, that's how. Or technically, it's called offloading, so you don't lose any of your things. It's just in containment until you need it. But yeah, which sucks because it was my posing app.
Oh.
Do you still have the booby tree? I do. I didn't do anything with the booby tree.
You didn't even post the booby tree, did you?
Of course not. Here's the booby.
It was a rhetorical question. We all know you didn't post the booby tree.
Do you have the booby tree? I had to try and group some things together so that I can try and transfer things out, but the app just makes it really tricky because it's like apparently all the drawings you do in Procreate stay in Procreate until you export them. So all these pictures that I've done are like taking up app space instead of anything else. So I can't like just move them into a folder.
It's a
It's
rude
actually
way of
fun.
doing things.
It is weird. I don't know why. That's actually funny. Bella's back. She's been a pain. Only because she's missed me for some reason. I've been here the entire year. Rogue in the corner.
Man, I went through all of my art on the time between Christmas and New Year.
Mhm.
Like all of the pieces I made, picking out like the best ones.
Yeah,
I made so much art, I didn't even realize.
I know. It's insane.
I think Art Club helps with that a lot as well because we are consistently drawing.
Yeah. Definitely, like, add to it, even if it's not good sometimes. Or, like, yeah.
It just encourages us to actually do.
Mm. Not necessarily, like, things we have to do, but things we want to do, or things that challenge us, or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gives us a break from like commissions and
Quite peas, not quite beans.
encourages us to do crap.
Mm. Yeah, this is the most social I get in the week.
Yeah, exactly. This is our socialization for the week.
Unless I like take over Hyperstream, which is quite often. Because I'm lacking
Yeah,
social.
but that's poor social time. How dare he get up and walk away? Look, I have to start my new folder. I haven't even done that yet. 2025.
My head looks too small. Ugh. No. I won't do the background on this layer, but just gonna have our toes out in this year of our Lord. Still don't understand why every year is the year of our Lord. How do you learn drawing now? Can you make this a series on YouTube? Considering I can't bring myself to post anything, no.
She doesn't even post on social media.
I did want to become a YouTuber and do a lot of like all that, but considering I can't get myself to post anything, put pen to paper, boots to asses. If I had boots to asses, I would be able to post, but I do not have these. And YouTube is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Especially when I can't do a lot of things that I want to. Because my brain and physical issues. But, yeah. It'd be cool to be a YouTuber. But anxiety is fun. I have the biggest anxiety that I've ever seen. Yeah.
I'd
Mainly
love
because
to
people
do.
with anxiety don't go out in public, so I can't see them.
I'd love to do more YouTube videos, but I can't stand the sound of my own voice echoing back at me, so I can't edit my videos.
That's a big part
So
of it.
you either get entire Twitch VODs, because I ain't listening to those. Just AI dub it.
Just AI dub it like a girl with a gun. Ew. Why would you do that? On an art thing when we're trying to fight
Taking
so
away
hard.
jobs from a perfectly good voiceover artist. How rude.
That facetious.
What a got it. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, it was ideal because it's something I could do while I can't go out or do anything. But I'm struggling, man. Plus, there's so many good YouTubers out there. There's a bunch of YouTubers that are like ex-Blizzard, Riot, and Wizards of the Coast that just do such a good job of it.
Keeping away all the
Teaching.
secrets.
Yeah. Anywhere but near you on this battlefield. But yeah. But that's why I stream, because I don't have to edit it.
Exactly.
And I do have some of my streams on YouTube. Some.
Some.
So a lot of the back in the old days, I used to do a lot of like more teachy ones than just art club. But that's why I've got the thing to redeem an art question. If you wanna learn. So yeah. Anxiety's not fun.
Nope. I had a semi-therapy appointment today, which meant leaving the house
Nice.
and going all the way actually to Salisbury. Why did I do this? I don't even know.
That's right, I'm going to the doctor's, but I haven't changed it since we moved, so it says the old doctor's. So, because it's easier than finding a new doctor.
True. Well, I ended up following my doctor. Doctor changed clinics. I'm like, hell yeah, I ain't staying with this piece of shit. I'll follow you across half the city. To be fair, she's the only doctor that I found in the last 20 years that actually even gives a shit, so worth following.
Yeah. I don't know if mine does. It's like, she's good, but then you go to a temporary doctor and they're like, have you done this and this and this and gotten all these and you need this? And it's like, oh, okay. So I was missing out on that. Cool.
I mean, sometimes it does help to have a second opinion, you know.
Yeah. Do you prefer clean highlights or gradiented highlights? I prefer...
What do you mean by clean highlights? That's the question. Like anime?
I mean, like-
cell shading?
Yeah. I'm thinking specular highlights as well. I really like specular highlights. It's like the little tiny dots. But yeah, I like depends what I'm doing. Because I usually do across, or I either do plain lines or like anime lines or painterly lines, and they're different things. But I still kind of do gradiented highlights on those. So, I guess gradiented. It's called kind of good to have gradients in all the things you do, but because it keeps things interesting. But yeah, nice question. I don't know where this pattern came from. This thing. I don't usually do intricate patterns for this like this anymore. The question of today was from Hyper. It's what's your favorite art supply? Technically, it was a lot longer question, but I shortened it to that. So originally it was, if you had 10 minutes to get whatever you wanted in a art shop, what would be the first thing you go for? Like what brand and things you go for?
Right.
Probably go the expensive stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably the stuff you wouldn't be able to normally get. Like, you're not gonna go raid like the pencils. In theory,
Depends.
like individual pencils.
Yeah, no.
Maybe like the
definitely
expensive
set.
pencil sets. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely sets. Definitely Copics. Definitely. Maybe Caran d'Ache. Maybe not. All the ones they keep behind the desk.
Yeah. Just shove the assistant out of the way.
Yeah, definitely Copics.
See, I'd probably go for the Copics too, but they're not really my favorite. Like, they're nice to have, and I do have a bunch of them. But I so rarely use them. Like, I love it when I do use them, especially when I'm doing my colouring pages, but...
They're good for crafting, like, cards and stuff. Like,
yeah.
But, yeah.
They're handy to have, but I wouldn't consider them, like, a staple art supply. For what I do.
Yeah. I think I'm more into the gouache at the moment. And things like that.
Is this where we segue into you're making them again, or Raspberry Sheep brand?
Respirator. I have been looking for a respirator, and I've been trying to get down to the shop to get that, but it just hasn't aligned. I love drawing and painting, so oil paint. Ooh.
Raz, you put your units all over my battlefield everywhere again.
I was hoping other people would join, so...
No, it's just you and me, apparently.
Oil paint is, like, one of the things I haven't tried.
I'm gonna curse the Bowser saw.
I want to get some water oil paints. Like, water-based ones. So that I could not worry about chemicals. Oh, there you go. What's your favorite art supplies?
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh no, there's two Bowser saws.
Bowser. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And a tank thing, whatever this is. Uh-oh.
Is that a Snorlax on the building?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. The thing doing circles around there. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. We got defeated.
No!
That's right, people don't join. Music. Call that on the bingo.
Bang, bang. It's not even on my list.
I haven't even joined the game. Gosh, I'm lazy this week. Alright, let's try the other one then, I guess. Oh look, I've already got 3 on my bingo card.
I got 1. As a kid, watch The Joy of Painting? Yes. Definitely did that, but didn't know how they get to do it with acrylics. I was like, he uses an oil.
Alright. My barbarian is on the battlefield.
Weird though, I told Mum that I remember watching it as a kid, and she's like, you never watched that as a kid. I'm like, pretty sure I did. And then Art Attack was my thing. My favorite. Doing everything with everything. Love paint scenery or like Bob. Yeah. It's does such a good job. I like how she looks confused that she's got a toe in the water. Like, what is this? I don't understand.
The confusion is real.
Why is there wet on my toe? And why aren't I charging for my OnlyFans?
Wow. Should this be on Twitch?
OnlyFans. Too many eyelashes.
There's no such thing. Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
My old art teacher used to get annoyed. You can't see Andrea every individual eyelash in when you're drawing from life, so you can't draw every individual eyelash. But I know it's there. It's the draw what you see, what you think you see.
I just have really good vision. Just 'cause you need glasses and squint a lot.
Yeah. She was a big fan of the squinting to see what the thing looked like.
Ah yes, the squint and you'll see things clearer. Totally,
Yeah.
totally how life works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why does this not look the same?
Because it's new. What's the point of it being the same? You want it to be
No, I meant the
different.
eyes. The eyes don't look like they're a matched pair.
Ah,
Unless I'm...
more eyelashes.
That's just if I do that. And then go like this. And then... Nobody can say they're not a matched pair, right? That's how this
It's like
This
the
works.
eyeliner. Keep making it bigger until it matches.
until everything's black and then you can't tell. No problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
done.
I like how thin the pole is in the original. It's like, how does that pole hold that? But now it's thicker, I can make it bigger.
Oh. God damn it.
Okay, you're working it from like 280p? How big's the original?
The original, when I dropped it... Oh, let me go back.
Oh, lose back.
It was, it went from that big.
Wait for the stream to catch up. So much detail now. Oh wow, that is small. Oh no. It's like 30 times.
Yeah, the original is actually smaller than the moon Derpicon on the full size one, so yeah, so there's a lack of pixels there. All of the lack of pixels.
Lily. Lily. Do we have
Oh,
new bingo?
Do we?
She was wondering she wasn't with me. Here we go. Willow on stream.
Hooray! We love seeing Willow.
Hey, suck it up. You happy?
She doesn't look happy.
What, this isn't the face of joy?
Totally. Totally the face of joy. Absolutely. 1000% joyousness. I'm sure.
She's just not happy she can't fit on my table. Yeah. Sit down, Papa. Still haven't done my bingo for the year. My resolution bingo.
I don't usually do, like, New Year's resolutions.
No, I hate them. Because they almost always die by the 20th or so.
Yeah.
So.
I think my, not resolution, but, like, the thing that I was set out to do, the goal that I set for myself at the beginning of last year was to do more art. Which I succeeded at. 1000%.
Wow, 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
I did so many art this year.
At least 1,000
1000%. Yeah.
for each one.
No, it's just like a absolute ton more than I did last year. Metric ton of that too.
Yeah. That's probably why I'm running out of room on my iPad.
Explains it. Yeah.
I definitely want to get better at it.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, I think I've done the quantity, now I've got to do the quality.
I feel like I did both last year though.
Yeah, sometimes
Like
it's in hand, but sometimes it's like...
It's more the fact that, like, a lot of the stuff we did in art club was just sketch, just draw, just get it down, just do it. Like, quality didn't matter. But in doing that as well, I think I improved. It takes me a lot less time to do some of my art now as well.
Yeah,
so that feeds into the whole quality. I'm making quality products, but in a timely manner.
Yeah, they have that thing where it's like, if you give one group of people they have to do one huge project perfectly, or 50 little tiny projects, then the person who does the 50 is going to get better.
Yeah,
So-
that's it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just you have to do.
Me Kitty, you do auto noting. It's always quick.
Not necessarily. Some of my artwork I spend like 10 to 20 hours on.
Yeah. Most people don't see the behind the scenes.
No.
I was like, I'm quick, but not when I'm doing like a commission or something, and it'll take a lot longer and a lot of futzing.
Yeah, you kind of. That's when you definitely focus on the quality, the
Yeah.
final output. Whereas stuff that I make for myself, also like just chipping away at things as well. Like the angel piece that I did was, I believe that started just as like one of our art club, just do something outside of your normal style sort of things.
Yeah. I think
And-
that challenges them too.
Yeah, it absolutely progressed into something that I wouldn't normally draw. Like I
Your
absolutely
green
love it,
cool
but
too.
it's
Is it
like-
the Halloween one where you did the green creature, or was it like the?
Oh, the
Oh.
No, for Halloween I did the Bulbasaur pumpkin jack-o'-lantern thing. But the seaweed monster, I think I ended up basically referring to it as.
Yeah. It was a random gem.
Yep. My what was it? The Merkelpie zombie
Yeah.
thingo. That was way out of my comfort zone too.
Need to figure out how to do a background. Jolly good. It's funny, when I gained weight, so did my characters. No background? It has to be a background. All transparent. No. Problem with that is I'm drawing the old character. And she's kind of got a background.
You set yourself up at that one.
Mm-hmm. Do a black and white one to start off with. And you're going to need to make it a bit more interesting than flat grass and one path.
I mean, you don't have to. Nobody's
Like a
telling
publisher.
you that you have to.
Yeah, they are.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just the voices in your head.
They're indistinguishable at this point.
I have no idea what's going on here. Let's just not do that. That is not what I was intending. Oh, using the wrong
yeah.
pen. Oh no, not the break. What a shame. I didn't want everyone. Sorry.
Now we won't know that there's ads running.
Well, if Twitch would fix their fucking algorithm so we could do automatic announcements, that would be great.
Yeah, I've got like an automatic. It's kind of automatic, but it's like in a few moments, and then it does it when it's running.
Yeah. See, I've got two. Usually I run a warning when I see the pop-up that says the ads are coming.
Mm.
And then then the automatic one that goes off. That's the one I was like, what is the
They are bad.
tool? What is the tool I use to draw circles?
Circle tool?
Yes, but it's labeled ellipse.
That's silly, it's not lips.
Exactly, that's why I was so confused.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much in background. Especially before we've done much on the figure. Probably gonna be easier if I draw finish the figure first. Finish thy figure.
Possibly. Whoop. Whoops.
It's like an old way of doing things, so I don't know if I've improved or I'm just trying to draw what I've drawn.
I was gonna say, are you redrawing or are you basing off
I
of
was
it?
trying to redraw, but now it's like my brain's just gone for the night.
But it's so early.
Signed out.
Where are all these dots coming from? What the look. Erase it. Erase it all.
You got steadier hand than I do at erasing. You're so drawing.
What?
Like a drawer.
Yeah, it's not that steady. I'd like to thank the vector tool for all its hard work in making me look like I actually know what I'm doing. It's a lie. Don't tell anyone.
I won't. What about all the people watching?
Nobody's watching, it's fine.
I'll tell the 5 people that are watching that they're not.
There's 5 people watching?
Apparently.
Wow.
You see my references, Mia? You can see my
Hey,
crappy erase.
well, you know what? I have seen them, but they're not as bad as you would think.
And did you pay a lot for all the stuff that we use? And all the thousands and hours of practicing in the art club every week?
Yeah, if you too participated in art club, if you were sitting there doing practice art right now, you would be better by the end of the night than you were when you started.
Exactly.
That's the principle we live by, and just keep being creative.
Art. If in doubt, art. If not in doubt, art.
When all else fails, art.
Art. If you can't art, then be with cats.
No. Everybody can art. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, you can art, like, thing. I mean, like, if you're too tired to art. And just sit with cats. Them the rules.
Yes, art or pet a cat. Those are your options.
And the only time you're going to be too tired to do art is if you've already arted.
Yes. The wisdom of the
If
sheep.
my fingers were better, I'd get better because my hands are so crummy I can't do art. You can do art. You don't have to use your hands to do art.
There are people without hands completely that do art.
There's with people without arms that can burn off on a shooting bitch and tickle day. Sorry.
I was watching a video of literally this dude with no hands, double amputee, from just below his elbows, basically. Like half of, he's only got half of forearms, 2 stumps. And he's making little friggin' Pokemon clay things.
Yeah.
Literally out there rolling balls with his elbows. And I'm just like, I've got 6,000 tools sitting on my desk and I still can't art that good. But then again, I don't practice doing clay all day, every day.
Exactly.
It's the sometimes thing for me.
A person I knew who had like disfigured fingers, and then they did not support my art at all because they said they couldn't do art. I don't know. It's like that just made me angry.
Yeah, no, don't make the sheep angry.
Yeah.
Everybody can do art. Not everybody is a master artist. But then again, master artists didn't start like that either.
In the words of Game Grumps, you think I came out the pussy drawing Mozart?
Actually, I always think of the quote from... I don't know if it's real or not. It's gone through a whole, like, this could be a hoax thing, but Da Vinci, on his deathbed, he just still didn't feel like he was a good enough artist. And he drew, like, thousands of hands and things, like...
Yeah.
Sketchbooks and sketchbooks of hands and feet, and still absolutely hated them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I completely agree. 1,000%. Human hands and feet are weird.
Destruction of art? Is it just trying to erase the background and the mouse jumps and takes out the wrong line? Yeah.
I mean, if you watch for more than 2 minutes, the amount of times I go, whoops, undo, whoops, undo.
That's why there's a shortcut.
That's what undo was invented for.
Mm-hmm.
I always say as well, one thing that I found for me personally was my art got like 1,000 times better when I went from traditional to digital. And one of the biggest reasons was that is that once you put a pencil onto paper, you make a mark. You make a dent. You can erase it, but the initial mark is always still there. And for me, it was a huge problem because I would just go follow that, line again and again and again. Whereas when you erase a line digitally, it's gone. You don't have it. You have to start again. So it forced me to stop following the same stupid patterns, basically.
Have you seen the thing that's going on? I saw an ad on Instagram and someone sent it to me. The paper ad that you can use paper with, but it records your art digitally.
Yeah,
I think there's been one out for a while, but it was.
I was gonna say there's a few of those.
Yeah, it's only like 140 something at the moment, but it doesn't say where it's coming from. I think it's the US. I'm just lurking. Too much happening tonight. Home from holidays, so much left set up again. I get too into it sometimes and don't notice a mistake. I control Z, but I go back too far and have to redo everything. Yeah, that's an issue. But you'll get better at recognizing when you have to. Sometimes there's like, if you challenge yourself not to go back and to use the eraser, that can do. You can get better at it eventually. Oops, you use the
back repeatedly.
exactly, yeah. Even when it's like, Hyper uses the back when he doesn't need to. I'm like, maybe you could change this. And you're like, he like tries to go back. I was like, that's not going to help. You need to learn when you can fix it from where you are. It's like in real life. It's like you can't press Control Z on life. So you usually have to fix things from where they are.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. It's like, do what you have with what you've got been given. Do what you can. Sometimes that will lead to invention and you'll come out with something better. Or at least knowledge of how to do it from there.
The knowledge is definitely the more important part.
Mm. This hand looks like it's in such a painful position. But it shouldn't be. Easy breezy, beautiful color hand.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Ideally.
This is not an ideal world, though. Unfortunately.
Definitely not.
Whoop. Oh, that just keeps getting worse. I don't know if that's any better. Whoops. I'll go with that for now.
Do what you can with what you have.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Nope. What's your favorite art supplies? What's your favorite brand of art supplies? Wacom.
Huion. Not
Yeah.
sponsored. Hashtag. Unfortunately.
I don't know, you could say Clippack Studio.
Sure, paying. Get the affiliate link in the description. I'll get a whole $2.70 if you purchase it.
Technically sponsored. Fucking CSP. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
You want a rant?
No refunds.
It's on the bingo.
No
It's on
refunds.
the bingo. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No refunds.
Wait, is this thing on?
Beep beep.
No. No.
Look, Mia, I know that you're affiliated and all that. I am so sorry, but I've got to get this off my chest.
Oh no.
Who in the fucking blue hell came up with the most dumb fucking license policy that fucking Clip Studio Paint has? Like, fucking version 1 allows you to install on 2 separate devices. Version 2 and upwards, you can install on 2 separate devices as long as you deactivate the last one that you used.
And not too many times.
And not too many times. You can't do it too many fucking times in a certain period, otherwise we're gonna block your key.
Yep.
Like, who? Who
Not
the
me.
fuck came up with this shit?
There was a whole
Not
video that Hyper was watching that said people who want to get away from the Adobe way of doing things, just listen to this like 20-minute video explaining how to get to each level of the Clip Paint Studio. Like whether you have to buy it successionally or like subscribe or all this other shit.
Oh god.
It's absolutely fucking awful.
That's
Yeah,
the new ones as well. That because I mean I've been using the perpetual license for yonks,
Yeah.
but it's
And it's like only certain things are new users as well.
Yep.
We can mark that off the list too. Off the bingo.
Oh yeah, hyper rants.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Hyper rants, and it's not his
I just
stream.
got his main PC and then a laptop for the sitting in front of the TV, and then I was gonna use. So can't do that. But and then like getting it to work anyway, you have to like download so much to figure out how it actually like gets in.
Yeah. I think the way I solved it in the end was
Mark?
It's affiliate.
no, I'm affiliate. I'm not allowed to do that. No, I did end up buying like a 1 month subscription to use it on my tablet with all the features when I was teaching the youth classes.
Yeah.
Just because I couldn't be fucked yelling with the because it was once a week.
Mm.
So to deactivate it from my computer and then activate it on my tablet and then come home and reactivate it on my computer, I was like, that's too much fucking about for me.
Yeah, the tablet doesn't work without the subscription anyway now.
Yeah, depending on what the operating system is. My Surface tablet's Windows, so
Makes sense.
it wasn't a huge problem for me. But yeah, and I think a lot of that as well is not Clip Studio Paint's problem. I think it's iOS's issues. Apple and their fucking subscription system bullshit. Patreon now has had to fucking update their fucking subscription bullshit because Apple's like, oh, well, if you're gonna offer through our payment store, then we need our cut.
Yeah,
Which fucks it for everybody else. It's like, for fuck's
they are
sake.
very busy.
Yeah. Anyway, we got 8 allies on the battlefield and 7 enemies. Let's see if we can do this.
Yay.
Yay, just gotta kill the
There
stupid
it
Bowsersaurus. Yeah, there goes one.
goes.
Ooh,
Bowsersaurus.
oh, yes, we got Bowsersaurus number 2. Get the little people. Get the Snorlax. Oh no, there was another Bowsersaurus. That's alright, we got it. We got it. There was one hiding in the under the Snorlax. Was trapped. Uh-oh. We lost again. We lost again. It was still 13 enemies. Oh god, we're not going anywhere with this, are we? Well, we got 2 retry tokens. We're just gonna lose consistently tonight, I reckon.
That's not on the bingo. It's only one.
Yeah. Can't do that again on the bingo, sorry. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring out my Hex. My Hex warrior with the needles. She totally reminds me of Hex. With the hair color and everything.
Yeah.
references is too many?
Actually have 4.
I don't know, because
Foreign
according to LinkedIn,
4 possible.
my resume is way too fucking old, and I should pay people $50 to redo it with the elite system, whatever the fuck that is.
Ooh.
Bro, just buy me a bottle of Jack Daniels and I'll fucking do it.
I fucking did it myself. I'm not that dumb. It's
Is
just
it
spam bots.
to business?
I've got like 4 professional references. I've got Mike,
sure you
Lynn,
gotta-
Joseph, and Kevin.
Yeah, make sure you get a character reference as well. Maybe Sienna?
Yeah.
She's a good one for that. And tell people sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, I've asked before I put them on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why? I was like, calling me about you. We had to do that for
What jobs are you applying for? Do we tell them how much of a cunt you are, or are we supposed to leave that?
So here's the story. It's not a rant, it's a story.
That's
So-
on the menu.
So before Christmas, I don't know if you know about my working situation, but I work for a company that's owned by another company that owns a lot of other companies, and they decided to throw them all under the same fucking roof. They decided to put them all in the same fucking building as us
Yeah.
when they bought our company. Anyway, one of the other companies that are in the building, as the same building as us, they got pushed into our building. Asked one of my best mates if I knew any DevOps engineers that were looking for work,
They asked them if you knew anyone else.
or to ask if I knew any.
I thought they asked you.
They did. They went to Sienna first, and then they messaged me directly.
Do you know anyone else that does your role?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
great.
here's the thing the thing that comes with that. So they said we're looking to hire some DevOps engineers, but we don't want to poach him. But if he knows anyone, to swing him our way so we can have a chat. Right? They want to avoid doing the whole fucking job seeker fucking shit, like putting it out on LinkedIn, going through all that rigmarole. So they did that, and I had a chat with one of their sales business development managers, and I said, because I posted on a dev Discord that I run, software engineering Discord that I run. Hey, if anyone's looking for work, one of the companies inside my building is looking for DevOps engineers. Some people were very interested, and they wanted to know what the tech stack was, what the remuneration was, and all that. So I just flung those questions back at the person who asked me if I knew anyone. So next minute, I'm getting pulled into a fucking joint meeting conversation with the sales development manager and the managing director of this particular company. And they basically give me the full rundown. And then I asked them about remuneration, and they just went dead silent on me. So I just forgot about it. And then today at work, one of the tech leads for another company that was in there, in our office, was like, oh, hey, Matt, do you know any DevOps engineers looking for work? I'm like, is this in relation to this particular company that's in the same building? Yeah, how did you know? Because I've already had this conversation with them. And they fucking stopped talking to me after I asked about money. But fortunately, the 2 people that could answer that question were in the office today. So he dragged me into the fucking conference room with him whilst they're in the middle of a meeting. And goes, hey, this is Matt. He's got some questions about it. And I was like, oh yeah, I've already spoken with Adam about this, but I asked him how much is the position offering, but I didn't get a response. And they told me how much it was. And they're like, look, you're the guy that we've asked if they know any DevOps engineers. Yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, cool. Well, we didn't really want to poach you, but if you know anyone, let them know. But at the same time, do you want to apply?
They told you how the remuneration was. It's completely different to what you're getting.
Well, yeah, it's
Don't tell what it is.
no, it's about
It's a lot more.
70 grand more than what I'm getting.
It's almost-
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Apply for that shit.
Yeah, and it's like they didn't want to poach you, but they're offering that much for the almost the same job you're doing now.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's annoying.
Well,
For the same,
kind of. It's a senior role.
but you're already doing like half the shit. Especially when they had the no people.
Yeah, I'm a team of one basically,
Yeah.
except for Ronnie. Ronnie does a lot of the day-to-day caretaking.
We don't discuss amounts and benefits of jobs.
You see, it's not illegal to do that anymore.
Nope. I'll say that's very much they want to. If they can't directly hire you, they would like another hyperclone. Thank you. Do you have a different twin in the closet?
It's offering, but I'm just going to say, like, the amount that they're offering is 70 grand more than what I'm currently getting.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, so
ridiculous.
go for it.
Not a lot much different. And they, yeah.
Sounds like you got a guaranteed job with them if you apply too. They're just like,
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I know,
I
not
don't-
necessarily, but like,
I don't have everything that they're after. I've got a majority of what they're after, but I'm still
Yeah.
like ooh apprehensive about applying for it to a point that I'm still fucking doing my resume after 5 years because the last resume that I had was for customer service, and now I'm having to completely rewrite the fucker for everything that I've done in the last 3 years.
yep.
As I said, if there's no harm in putting your resume in, and you
Yeah.
don't have to take it and like, even if they do offer it to you.
I mean, Glenn was saying that even if they do offer it to me, I could go back to Phil and Forms Express and say, "Hey, match the offer."
Exactly. Well, now that you know that they're offering that for almost the same job,
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous how much they're able to offer for that.
also hey
Yeah,
anybody.
right.
Yeah, that seems weird.
That's
They're not. So you know how I was saying about how the company that I work for and the other company that I'm currently doing work for, all of that shit, right?
Mhm.
How they're managed by that person, right? And that they're very anal retentive on how much they're willing to spend, right? This company in particular isn't under any one of those portfolios. It's actually, quote unquote, the pet project of the chief operations officer or the chief executive officer of the entire group, like the entire head company.
It seems worth it. It seems more than worth it. I just, yeah, that seems sketch. But yeah, definitely. Still got the mindset of they don't have the money to push behind their loyal workers, and let alone the tools that you need, because you've got a lot of pushback on that as well.
And unless I make a very big justification for something, which I have done, and I managed to get it, like tail scale, for example. Like I just said, look, this is going to be the best option because X, Y, and Z. And they were just like, yeah, sure. All right.
I mean, they trust you enough to do that.
Well, yeah, I've made like a series of like high profile recommendations to Rob, and they've just been like, yeah, go for it. Like your reasoning is sound.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good annoying. But yeah, I think at least two of each, I think. Or one, yeah. I mean, they know basically what your character's like, so.
yeah. I was in the meeting with one of them today, with like just as that brief introduction, and I recognized one of the guys, the Jack, and I'm like, "Hey, weren't you in a meeting with Craig like about 6 months ago, going off your fucking rocker at him about IT policies and shit?" He's like, "No, I don't know what you mean." And then I asked Glenn, he's like, "Yeah, no, that was him." To be fair though, it is Craig. Craig's an ass. I don't think Craig likes me very much anymore because what did Jack say today? I push back
Yeah.
on dumb policies.
Yeah. Because they're dumb.
Like, for example, one such dumb policy: installing a program that's meant to be quote unquote an antivirus, right? That has historically prevented us from doing our job because it has quarantined critical files and wrongly, false flagged as Trojans,
Oh no.
and has taken almost 3 weeks to get a quarantine put in place. We've managed to work around it. We shouldn't have had to. But because the people that manage this are in the UK, we respond to them early in the morning. We don't hear back until about 7, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. at night, which we then respond to them when we get back in the office the next day. And it constantly snowballs to 3 weeks later just to get an exception for one fucking file.
What flower did you want? This one.
Just
to clarify.
To make matters worse, I asked them to put in an exception for the whole fucking program for them to do a critical analysis on it and go, hey, run this, run your checks on this, right? But I need an exception placed for this entire application suite because if this goes down, we are fucked, right? No, sorry, we can only do that if something's been quarantined and we have a report for it. So you won't proactively do it, you'll only reactively do it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to stop ranting. This is your stream.
It's fine. I rant on your stream all the time. No. There's a hole. There's a hole in my boot.
Better a hole than a snake.
There's a snake in my hole. No.
No.
Tell me what you think of this. Hi. Tell me what you think of this. I'm trying to make this sound as good as I can, right? So I've got at the top objective, because I don't know how to put this. I don't know if I should do an introduce me sort of section or whatever, but I just put objective because it explains what I'm about. As a DevOps engineer, I focus on automation, documentation, and improvement. I thrive on eliminating chaos and undocumented processes. If it's not documented, I'll learn it, document it, and ensure clarity. My goal is to build scalable, self-sufficient systems that operate seamlessly without my involvement whilst following best practices. Cool.
I would probably put with minimal involvement.
Hey, Hyper, didn't realize you were there.
Oh, hello, Lenny.
Just, because you don't want to make yourself completely obsolete.
Oh, that's what I work to do. I work to make myself obsolete because it means I've done a good job.
No, it means you put yourself out of a job.
Yeah, I keep saying that, but they keep finding more things for him to do.
They do such a good job.
Yeah.
Someone has to deal with the automation things.
That's what I'm saying. I would personally just put it down to minimal.
Because you want job security, but you also want to future-proof.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't put it in your resume.
Seamlessly with...
You can fill in Kiri's gaps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's playing video games right now.
What?
She said the babies.
Yeah, she's playing fucking First Descendant, whatever it's called.
What?
She literally just popped up on my screen.
Google examples of resumes that have your job title.
I did that.
Yeah.
As long as it's not AI generated, you should be fine.
It's not AI generated.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I wrote the initial paragraph and
That's
said,
what I'm saying. They're probably used to seeing AI generated ones, so it should be fine.
I mean, that's what I do because I write like an idiot.
That's what I do. You AI.
I write the initial stuff as best I can, and then I say, hey, make this sound good, or proofread it, or whatever, right? And it will just make small tweaks to it to make it sound better or flow better or whatever.
It was a
Supplementary,
thing-
not replacement.
It was a thing with AI. It's like, we don't want you to do art and poems so we can do the dishes. We want you to do the dishes so we can do the art and
Art and the
poems.
poetry, yeah. Fuck yeah.
I like that.
But it's true.
Mm. I think a resume is like proving that you can. But it's like so many people get other people to do their resume. Like they always have.
Yeah, but
Even though
paying
you're
a
like-
human to do it and then chucking it, it's completely different to chucking it through an AI
Mm.
and expecting whatever comes out to be good.
As long as you read it as well.
Yeah, that's when most people go wrong. They're just like, but an AI wrote it. No, AI is not infallible, dude. It's
Right.
actually really fucking shit.
He's attached a photo that's just face. You got your headshot.
I need a better one, honestly, but
Do you need a headshot on your resume?
no, but it's a modern design that apparently is what people are doing these days.
Okay.
Keeping it single page, listing
You need
like
a
a small.
cover letter as well.
I don't know. Probably.
It's usually a thing that you
I'll
need.
probably just send this to Jack and be like, here you go.
Do you want this money or not? That's basically the only difference I'm hearing. Will it be out from underneath the guy that keeps stopping everything that you're doing?
Yes.
Go for it! Do your hardest! Guy's such a...
Because it's not in his portfolio.
Is that what
But
I mean?
but that's the thing. Like I'm
It's me.
expecting a kick up if I do, because
You'll hear about it.
he'll hear about it, and then he'll come up with some bullshit reason as to why I can't.
Yeah.
It's not really up to him, though, is it?
No,
He
but-
finds a way to block him in other ways. In what he needs to do. So if he has a problem with it and he makes your life a hell, then you've got a new resume.
I suppose yeah, it's a good practice for me to be doing this anyway. So.
Get all your ducks in a row, just in case.
Mm. Just leave it on your desk so when he goes past.
Casually laying around.
Yeah.
Well, here's the funny thing. Like today, after that little meeting, right? We were all talking about it in the office quite openly. I don't think Phil was there, but I mean that person was
Like
there.
that still.
But like, I was like, they're like, "Are you gonna go for it?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've got people that I can probably recommend for it, but I don't know. Then they immediately were like, "Just go for it. Just do it." Like even Joseph was like, just do it. That's my manager.
That's right.
Yeah. Even Kev was like that. Kev was like, you should go for it.
I mean, it makes sense too. Yeah. Doesn't sound like there's much they want to get rid of.
Look, to be fair, I would too.
Um, uh, yeah. I've said my thoughts about you leaving before. And if yeah, it's like it's not a like a huge leap. You've like worked with the company before and you've like seen how they operate. It's not a huge as a leap,
Yeah.
but it's and you know like who's operating things behind the scenes without giving too much away. Can you still work from home? That's a good point.
Oh, yeah. So that's the other thing. They are completely behind fully working from home.
Oh, sake, why haven't you put it in yet?
Like they don't have like they only come into the office when they like need to, basically.
Hyper,
Fuck.
go back to your own fucking computer and push send. Please. For everybody's sanity.
What the fuck?
So they were trying to sell it to me today. They were,
I've got my dream job listing and
Should I apply for it? The fuck are you asking us
go
for?
for it.
Dude.
I mean, I would make sure that I get it written into my contract if I did get it that I could work from home.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody in my office said I should go for it. Including my direct supervisors are pushing me into it. Should I apply for it? Dude!
If you go for it, I'll consider emailing that person about that thing that time.
All right, done.
That's all it took.
I was going to make you do that anyway, but
I know, Simon.
I'm on my way to help you write your application. I'll send you the CV that I've done tonight.
Oh, that was easy.
All he had to do was bribe him. That was a lot less loving bullying than it takes to get Raz to post on social media. So
Yeah. No thanks, Amber. Broken. Did you see positive reinforcement?
I should beef up these skills here. I've got project management, documentation, Terraform, Amazon Web Services, PowerShell, automation, service migrations, Docker, Linux.
Docking. More like dock in your pay.
Linux, Windows Server.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad we could convince you in the end.
yeah. Crazy man. Oh, this is everything I want. Maybe more.
You know what I'm like with job applications?
I had blood taken today and I shopped to going to bed now. Congrats, Hyper. Brilliant that you'll be able to go out every day, Raspberry. Yeah. With you home all the time, I can go out anytime.
Yeah, you can stay home and take care of the neurotic kitty.
Yeah. Your job now. I'm leaving.
Wow.
He's insane
Now you get to be
today.
a stay-at-home dad.
How's it a stay-at-home dad if I'm fucking working?
He's just staying at home. Hi, Lenny. Bye, Lenny. Have a good night. You get to put up with all the...
Finally let us sleep in this morning. And then I woke up and he curled up with me in the bed, which is very unusual for him.
I was supposed
Mind
to
you.
have a sleep in today.
I
And
put
then-
yeah.
Sorry, KU's boss rang at 8 o'clock. I know it's your day
Right.
off, but can you come into work
Aw.
today? You
Fuck
fucking
off.
serious. Yeah, no, one of the guys at work decided to fucking get COVID. He's got a
Wow.
positive test, so he can't come and work with the public. Oh, fucking how inconvenient.
I didn't think KU was allowed to work with the public, but here we are.
Apparently, yeah.
Resume 2025.
Something. No. I put a bottle up so Charlie couldn't get behind the TV in the bedroom. And I found the bottle on the cat tower. So I don't know how he got when he knocked that down. But he knocked it perfectly so it's standing in the cat tower. That was
Okay.
impressive.
We have days where you're just like, I really wish we had like a fucking cat cam to find out what the fuck just happened.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I know he freaks out when we go out, but it's like, yeah.
But of all the freakouts to have, what the fuck happened there and why?
And that either didn't wake me up or something happened. Or I was just so tired from all the other nights of not sleeping.
Sleeplessness is
night.
terrible like that. Remind me why I decided to re-ink 5,000 Flowers.
Just re-ink one and copy and paste.
Well, I mean, initially I probably had a stamp for this.
Yeah.
Or
But that's
at
not-
least a brush of some sort that I was using to do this, but I don't know.
It is time.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to make a brush for one of the pictures I was drawing with flowers, and then I made a like gather on it, so it's like different sizes and different directions. It's like, yeah, I'll figure it out later.
Right, how many units? Oh, heck, we have a lot more units this time.
Yeah.
Let's give you a haste. What do we got? 52. Let's go.
Let's effing go. Flamingo. Hmm?
Yeah.
Blah. Here. Oh, are you joining art club?
No.
You're joining game club. Ooh.
Because I'd have to transfer the license.
We won!
Fucking dumb shit.
Yeah.
We finally won! We can progress
Something
now!
Open
Finally.
the chest. The rock has come back. Oh, gosh, still tired.
I never stopped being tired. What are you talking about?
True.
Boom. Barbarians down on the battlefield. Let's do this. Show no mercy.
The one thing about sleep, not being able to about sleeping in. Oh, you put Transformers and Aerith on the field.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why.
that's definitely why we won. Do it again.
Mhm. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, I slept in, so I couldn't have monster in the morning. Find I sleep. I think much better when I have monster. It's the
I think
closest thing to
everybody does.
methamphetamine I have.
Yeah.
It's the
I was
closest thing to
saying, that
Wait,
stimulates the brain chemicals for certain.
Yeah. I found if I have half of one, it doesn't give me the weird buzz after effects. So,
But who drinks a half a
like-
can?
me.
Why? What do you do with the other half?
After 2 weeks, you're in hospital. That sounds nice, actually, sometimes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a miniature
Thank you.
coma.
I hate being in hospital, but sometimes it sounds nice.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind just a miniature coma. Not a whole one. Just a little one.
Mini.
Can you just
Just
put
a
me under
nap
for a
of a coma.
couple of days so I can catch up? That'd be great.
I know, we were watching Kill Bill the other day. Not sure I'd want to be in a coma.
Not even for a couple of days.
Yeah, actually. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Mm.
Just a couple. Not a lot. Just enough that I actually wake up feeling rested. That'd be great, thanks. If I could just sleep long enough that, not fighting my brain wore me out,
Mm.
I think I'd do a lot better afterwards.
I'm at the point though, it's like I haven't done enough to have stamina. And that's kind of important. You have to move to get moving. My sugar spikes, I was in there for 4 to 5 days, a lot of sleep. Came out with a twisted knee, forgot to put the rail down, crawled into bed, knee bent one way, I went the other. Oh, geez.
Oh,
At least you're in a hospital. It's like, this is the best place to get a bad knee.
I suppose that's true, isn't it? It's like the best place to get shot is right out the front of the hospital. Because, immediate first aid, triage.
Not actually. You have to be off the hospital grounds. Otherwise, they won't accept you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
It's like, Hyper found a guy sitting, like, he was drunk, but we didn't know that. He was, like, looked comatose, I think. but he was like so close to the front of the thing they wouldn't let him get a wheelchair and just wheel the guy in. And
Well,
like had
that's
to call an
ridiculous.
ambulance or something.
Yeah, the biggest waste of fucking time and money.
Yeah.
Fucking getting an ambulance to drive fucking 10, 15 meters to get a guy in to take them into the fucking hospital.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
At a time when there was like complaints about fucking ambo ramping or some shit during like the height of COVID,
Mm.
like not enough fucking ambos.
Ambulances, yeah.
Hmm?
Ambulances.
No, fuck it, I will do some.
But you transfer your cornflows, Slobo.
I was being sarcastic.
But you said
Did you send your resume?
No,
Fuck.
finish it.
I finished it. I've got to go it over with my manager tomorrow.
Oh.
There's no fucking time limit on this role anyway because they're not advertising for it.
Still a good thing to have.
Look, no pie until you finished your homework, dude. It's as simple as that. That's how it works.
Oh, so you're actually denying me art?
You're offering me pie.
I just really want pie, okay? I want pie. Give me pie. Reward me with pie.
Lights. Brightness. What is this?
I just want to see you happy and doing something that you actually love, buddy. Simple as that,
But
really.
I'll tell him when he gets back.
Hmm?
He's gone, but I'll tell him when he gets back.
Yeah, I'm not repeating that.
Cool. You missed me being supportive. Rip.
Yeah, it never happened. You'll never know. You weren't here to witness it firsthand, so...
Depends on the pie. I don't know.
Pie is pie. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what pie wouldn't you do it?
I mean, cherry pie, in my particular
Oh,
case.
yeah. Technically, but that's...
The little,
Oh,
you know, fact that I'm allergic to it. But, beyond that...
Oh.
Only like pumpkin or apple, sometimes lemon meringue.
Ooh.
All good options. Pumpkin pie is
Hey.
not such a big thing here, though.
Mm. Hyper hates lemon meringue.
I can tolerate it in small amounts. Apple pie, hell yes. That is definitely number one.
Yeah.
What?
I like apricot pie too, but that's so rare nowadays. It used to be a
true.
whole... It used to be like equal on with apple pie, but now it's like, you want apple pie? Like, no, I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, you do.
There's not many options most places, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like got so many different types of apple pie. I was like, give it to other things, man.
Yeah, like the apple pie, but I also like some variety every now and then.
What if someone's allergic to apple pie?
Sucks to be them.
Mm-hmm.
As much as it sucks to be me with cherries, like... I would
Exactly.
take fucking advertising.
And
It's prime cherry season right now.
Willow's nose is cold on my toes.
Oh,
Have this
no.
rhubarb pie. Rhubarb pie and apple's not bad.
Rhubarb, yeah, that's one of my dad's favorites, and my mum for a very long time had rhubarb growing in the garden, so fresh rhubarb pie is not that bad.
Yeah, Matt's dad's favourite's apple rhubarb. And custard, I think. Can't remember.
Must be custard.
Remember this is I drew this with my my Derwent Studio set.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, first official colours. Artist-ish colours.
I actually got my niece a set of Derwents. 2, actually. I got her a standard set of, I think it's 12 colours, and then metallics.
Oh,
So I was like, ooh,
metallic-
Derwent pencils, man. I remember
Yeah.
wanting those friggin' metallics. The fancy pens, like,
Yeah.
give me a box of fucking Crayola basics. That's fine. I don't give a shit. I'll use them until there's nothing left. But, man,
Most Faber Castells, like some of them. They're really good.
any of the unusual, and the neon, well, I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so the neon pencils and things,
I
they
didn't
were
get
always...
those. I had
they
a
were
friend that
always-
had them, and I was like, oh. But I have got a couple of Prismacolors that are neons, and they're really cool.
Yeah.
Fun to play with.
Well, that's what I was like. I was like looking at and I'm like, do I get her a set of standard? I'm like, nah, come on. If I was her, when I was her age, the metallics, the shiny, strange pencils were the things that I would have been desperate to
Yeah.
have. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm
And
getting
the-
her that. Got her
Derwent one.
yep. I got her a new sketchbook too.
Cool.
So I'm like, go nuts. The first thing she did was sat down and she swatched them.
Oh,
Like, yes!
I was saying that to Hyper the other day. Like, I was watching some pens that were really old. And I was like, I'm pretty sure the only time I use these pens is when I swatch them to see if they're still
If they're still any good or not, yeah. I got a whole, like, drawer full of stuff like that.
Yeah. Because when I moved, I just poured everything into a big box. And so I was going through that box and seeing if everything still worked. It's like,
Yeah. And then I've got a tiny little it's a pencil holder basically, but it's got like a brand new set of like multicolored Sharpies in it. Like, these are my special pens that just sit there and look pretty.
Yeah.
And then every now and then I remember that I've actually got them.
Yep. Standard.
Everything else got shoved into a box when we moved, and then I found it and went, oh, that's where my box of pens went, closed the box up, shoved it back where I found it. Like, man, that's all the other old crap.
Yeah. I haven't been in the garage for months, and that's where most of my craft stuff is.
Yeah.
So instead of like going in there, I've just been like, it's fine. I don't feel like crafting anyway.
Just open the door. Yeah, I'm closing it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Change my mind.
I mean, you're gonna have to go in there eventually and
I
clean it
know.
up.
It's scary.
But just not right now. Okay?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to do one that was cooler, but then I forgot.
I actually want to get some more storage options. I've actually done what I think is really well organizing my craft room. But it's
Yeah.
still definitely at that stage where it's like, where did I put that thing that I saw when I was cleaning up? Didn't organize it.
Yeah.
It's here somewhere. It's in the to be organized pile, which is basically everything that isn't already in drawers or boxes.
Exactly. It's fine. As long as it's somewhere.
Yeah, it's in here. And then I've got like, I've got one cable plugged into the power board on my art desk. And it's got that fucking, the plug that all the devices use. I don't know what it's called, the two prongs. It's like, if I leave that constantly plugged in, then it doesn't matter where I put, once I find a machine that uses it, at least I'll know where the fucking cable is. That's what I call organizing. When I find it, can I use it? Yes, I am organized. I mean, it is big if I find it.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. I consider that a win.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got a new resin thing in the mail the other day.
Ooh.
My Christmas gift to myself, basically. It's a little, basically a pressure pot.
Ah, okay.
Put the resin in there and it does the...
Anti-bubble.
Yeah. The vacuum.
Science adjacent.
Exactly. And it is actually one of the resinous versions too. I found it for cheap on eBay.
Ooh.
So I was like, hell yeah, nabbing that while it's on sale. And I got a 12-month warranty because I am smart. So if it breaks, eBay is buying me a new one.
Mm-hmm. Take that, eBay.
Resiners keep sending me like ads now going, we're on a 30% off sale. I'm like, no, I bought the thing that I want now. I've got this one. That's it. I'm done.
I was like, sure, they know you're thinking about buying one, but they never know when you've brought one, so they keep offering.
They keep offering. Keep adding. Are you sure you don't want it? Nope. What about these accessories? Nope. I got the machine. That's all I need.
Hello.
So Elegoo still does the same thing. It's like, oh, you bought a printer. Would you like to buy all these? Nope.
No, I brought a printer. I don't have money.
Yeah, that's it. That's where all my money went. What are you talking about? I've got time for fucking accessories because there's no cash left. If your initial product wasn't so damn expensive, I might have bought some accessories.
Yeah. It's like the Crowcut. It's like they update your thing all the time, the design space, and every time you update it, it's like, would you like to sign up for the subscription? And I was like, no.
Nope, can't afford
It's like,
that.
free for a month, and it's like, I know, I used that free trial because you told me to.
Wouldn't let me not use it.
Yeah.
That's the one I like. It's like, we're gonna give you this thing, whether you want it or not. Oh, really?
Good.
Thanks, but I didn't want the thing. Too bad, you've got it. Now that you've used it, do you want to extend it? No. Didn't want it in the first place.
Finished.
Please stop telling me again. I'd rather never hear about this useless fucking feature. Subscription. Bullshit. Ever again in my life, thank you. If that's possible. How do I opt out?
Opt no.
There is no opt out.
No.
Oh, the problem I had the other day, I found some Instagram reel, and it's like, oh, here's a useful website for artists. Just go to this website and you can do all these things. And I'm like, actually, that sounds really great. And I go to that website and then it's like, due to an increased volume of users, we're no longer accepting new Fuck! Come on.
Aw.
Really?
It's like this,
But I saw the same TikTok that 6,000 other people, and I want to sign up too. Rude.
yeah, and it's like, if they probably paid for the people to come to their site.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I will pay you if
This
you
is-
advertise our site. Uh-oh, we have too many users.
Uh-oh.
We didn't anticipate this. Shit.
I was like, we've got this. Sednaris has showed us this website for the Satisfactory game that we're playing.
Yeah.
And you have to watch an ad for it to be able to view it for 96 hours. And it's got so many ads on it that they're layered over each other.
Oh no.
That's impressive.
No, that's desperate.
Desperately impressive.
You know what the absolute worst is though? One thing we were talking about the other day, YouTube ads. I don't miss YouTube ads, especially when they crop up to be like an hour long.
Jesus.
Yep. People will legitimately pay for their entire fucking episode to be a
Why?
YouTube ad.
The absolute worst is here.
Oh. Oh shit.
I'd believe that.
I heard you telling me.
I really wasn't, but you know. Hey, anyway, I have to mark you off the bingo card.
Yep. And I talked about a game.
Oh, did you?
Take-
No, not the game.
I mentioned a game.
So it would absolutely suck real bad right now if I was to play Satisfactory.
Plus, I just
Yeah.
felt like annoying you.
He knows I want to play.
What was that?
I said, plus, I just felt like annoying you.
Oh, that's fair.
So a normal night.
Yeah, every other night, just like the same.
What the fuck
The
is
worst
an
part
epic?
is, I don't have to go to bed on time tonight.
Oh no. This is true. We could be here for hours. That's fine. There's only
It's-
47 minutes left of stream.
There's a sock puppet.
Corey
A
is
sock puppet.
doing the whole
night.
thing there, their head
Tank.
scrunched back thing. And now she's staring at me.
Stop paying
There's a
attention.
little sausage egg thing going on.
Weirdness. She probably wants pettings. Did you walk past her and not pet her?
Yes.
Yes, she's offended.
It just doesn't affect
Eh.
like fat American neck thing going on.
Wow.
Her
Mia.
chin disappeared.
Me.
But
Me. There's a
What?
sock puppet tank.
what?
Sock puppet tank.
Is that intended for me or for Keu?
For you.
Me.
For you?
On the stream raiders. There's a sock puppet tank.
Oh. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You never do.
No, exactly. Oh, there's a chicken.
Chicken.
A chicken tank.
Can't see the chicken. A girl.
It's a chicken
Yeah,
tank.
mole.
What is this little head banging thing here? That's a Sonic. That's a dollar
yeah.
store Sonic. Yep.
Angel Buster Sonic. But the one in the front is the sock puppet.
Yeah, that one. Sock puppet tank.
Oh, that's the chicken.
There's an epic tier 7.
Poseidon. Cotton Candy Fairy. Ice Fairy. Apollo. Pinsonita.
There's a lot of weirdness in this.
Oh, there's a little little penguin with this bobsled.
I wish you could click on the units in the listing on the side so I could see what they all were.
Oh, there's a black knight without his arms.
There's
Got a
the one that goes
fixation temper.
knee.
You're a loony. There's a geisha. Cyberdoll musketeer. Best viewers.
Hey!
Remove the
bye,
space.
Bye, follower bot.
They didn't remove the space.
Yeah, because they get in trouble if they put in links, so they just, like, remove the user. Exactly. That was exactly my follow-up. Ooh. Oh, that was on my bingo card, too.
Nice.
Didn't get
I
me
still
that closer
haven't
to a fucking bingo, though.
No, I've got 3.
I've got 5 on my
Bingo.
card, but they're not really in a line. That's the problem.
Bold to move. Bold to assume that they have breathing apparatus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they have life supply.
I mean, that kind of implies they at least have a brain to do the automated breathing thing. Next phase in 3 minutes. It's more drawing done in 3 minutes on this Thursday. I seem to have run out of music too.
Oh. Really need a stretch function. And someone to remind me during the day. Water me. That's not a stretch.
No, but it's the one you have on there, and it's also on the bingo
Stretch to
card.
think of it.
It's a stretch to think about water.
Yep.
Here's for you.
Raz got watered. I can call that on the bingo card.
That's cheating. You did it.
No, it's not cheating because I did it before I remembered it was on the bingo card.
Uh-huh.
And I actually honestly didn't check to see if it was even on my bingo card before I ticked it off. So. Yeah, but you have water but not stretch. While I'm also spending my 50,000 berry
Art tip.
bucks. Give us an art tip.
Okay. Art tip. What
Art
art,
tip,
what
art
type of art would you like?
One she doesn't know.
Something she doesn't know. What kind of art don't you know?
I'm not great with watercolors, and I know you are.
Watercolors are great. So, make sure you use a lot of water.
Using water with my
There's
watercolors.
different
Why didn't I think of that?
I mean, a lot of water. Like, and there's different types. You can have, so you'll get a different effect if you put dry, like less watercolor on, like, a dry surface. You'll get a different if you wet the surface first. So usually what you'll do is you wet the entire piece of paper. It's called stretching.
Yeah.
So you want to basically tape it to a board, or wet it first, tape it to a board, let it dry, and then you do the watercolor on it so that you don't get the buckling on like, so it's a very fancy. Usually you use fancy paper. It's expensive though. So, then you after that you'll have a nice surface, so you can either wet it first, usually do like a background thing. You can layer it as many times as you want, but the thing with watercolor is that it's usually reactivated when you add water on top of it. So you got to be careful of that. You usually have to plan it out. Things that are stay white are usually like if you go over it's hard to go back to white. So it's an additive kind of medium. So there's things called liquid frisket, or which is the same as masking fluid. You'll use that on the bits that you want to keep white, and then you paint over it, and at the end of it you can pick it up, like you rub it off, which is pretty fun to do because it's like peeling. And so you'll do that, and you basically got to plan it out so that the areas you want, you can do masking fluid over other pieces of things. So if you want to have something stay white, you'll put that on, and then you can do a light wash of wet on wet, and then you can wait for that to dry, put another layer of masking fluid on what you want to keep that, which is really handy if you're like doing foreground, midground, and background and things like that. So it's pretty fun.
Watercolor stream one.
Yeah.
When I could be bothered. I've done watercolor streams before. I usually
no,
use
When's the
that.
tutorial due out on YouTube?
Yeah, sure. I'll just clip that.
Yeah, just click that and put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That is your tutorial. That's how you do watercolor.
Yeah.
What's your number one tip for doing watercolor, though?
Get a water brush. They're really good for it. I like those. Yeah.
Are
I
they
like
the ones? Are they the ones where you put the water in the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I got
you
one
get-
of those in my Jazza pack, I think, or something.
Yeah, some of them, you can get like cheap ones, you can get more expensive ones, but as long as you just find one that has the good amount of water coming out, because you're supposed to be able to squeeze it for the water come out, and some of them just leak out. Some of them don't have any water coming out. But yeah, I have actually a couple that I put ink in, like
Oh wow.
Japanese in, and you just put a couple drops in the water and you can sketch out things. Oh, that's another tip. Use watercolor pencils to do the watercolor sketch.
Ah.
So it's not visible by the time you've done all your watercolor. So you pick a color that's similar to what you're using, but you can still see it, and then as you're working, it'll disappear.
Nice.
If you don't want it to reactivate, then maybe gouache. You can get acrylic gouaches, and where that doesn't reactivate the level below it, and you can mix and match watercolor and gouache quite easily because they're very interchangeable. And if you want like bright highlights or something, you can do that, but it will, like, if you do white gouache on top of a watercolor, it will almost always reactivate.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you use like white pens and stuff. Posca markers are good to like highlights and stuff.
I was just gonna ask you about that. I have Jelly Roll, I think they are.
Yeah, that's the good.
The
That's
one that
really
was
good.
recommended to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got that
Jelly
one.
Roll. Jelly Roll white. And I got some white artistry paint pens and Posca pens.
Yeah, they're good, but they will reactivate the watercolor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like, I mean, the Posca ones will they've got more water in them than the. As long as you like just it's dry and it's not like you don't rub it in, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, if you like rub it, it'll reactivate. So you just try and put a layer on top without. If you dry it like a drier brush, it won't do it too much. And depends on the watercolor as well, because if you have a good watercolor, the pigment will stay properly adhered to the paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cheaper it is, the more filler it has, and it doesn't have like as good adherence and pigment properties, but it's not supposed to. I got a
Fair enough.
Cotman watercolor, Cotman by Winsor Newton. Really good. They're like not artist quality. Well, they are artist quality, but they're like on the lower end, so it's more like student.
Affordable scale?
Yeah. Well, like technically affordable compared to Holbein.
Yeah.
And so
Relatively
get
speaking.
I did a class once, and we needed to get 3 watercolors, and they recommended the Van Gogh ones.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was $60 for 3 like tubes.
Ew.
It was like
How about I don't pay for the brand name?
Yeah, it was a very harsh.
Did Van Gogh make them himself?
Feels like he might have. But yeah, they're.
I will admit there are a few things that are worth like
Yeah.
putting in the money
Like
into.
they're so pigmented,
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's the thing. You also
and-
have to know how to use them as well. So, like, as a beginner, when you're looking at just fucking churning out art and getting used to the medium,
yeah,
don't go for the super expensive stuff. But don't do yourself the disservice of buying like the Crayola brand crap because it is cheap.
yeah. I do.
Go for mid somewhere.
I will like learn how to use it and earn the next level up, and I'm hard on myself, so that's very high bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I definitely have to feel like I earned the next level.
It's that whole I remember the days when things were like, you know, if you're gonna go and do the digital arts, you should invest in the Wacom tablet. Like, go, or like, no, that doesn't apply so much anymore.
When it was only a thing that you could get.
Yeah, exactly. But I think people still have that mentality, is what I'm saying. Like, if they're gonna do a thing, they should just go with the most expensive brand, because it's clearly the best. No,
Hate
no,
that.
it's not. No, no. That mentality does not apply anymore, especially when it comes to things like electronics. You can get things that are, I won't say cheap and good, but mid-range, and for what you use them for, are excellent.
Exactly. Like,
You got to
and-
find something that matches your skill level,
Yeah.
meets you in the middle.
I spent years trying to teach my dad that, like, most expensive doesn't mean the best, and you can learn with, like, the basics. And it's never sunk in.
No. I
Until
mean,
I
like I
get
said,
into
I
it.
remember being told it has to be expensive to be good. Really
You
does
freaking
not.
love jelly rolls, though.
Hey, well, I mean, they're very pigmented. And you can pick them up on eBay for cheap as well these days.
Yeah, they're at Office Works. So
Yeah. They used to be like
finding
$20 a
good
pen plus
art
shipping.
supply.
Nah, you just like go and pick them up out of the fucking Sharpie aisle.
Yeah.
But that's where demand comes into it. Like, a lot of people have picked up on this art
Yeah.
tip of using this particular brand to do this thing. So of course they're going into the shop and they're going, do you have this thing that I saw on like YouTube and whatever? And of course the demand's there, so they import them.
Yeah. They still haven't done the, like, gotten the glue back down after the slime crisis, but I don't know what color to do our eyes, because I don't think I did her colored our eyes in.
Didn't get an
It's
eye
just
color to begin with.
black.
Great.
Green?
I don't know, you got a lot of green leaning blues in there.
Yeah. Green might work. I usually do the opposite.
Yeah,
I'll
that's what I
probably
was
do
thinking.
Pink.
Either that or a blue or something. Purple usually
If I
goes
do-
with the tealy kind of greens.
I could match a ribbon, because that might work.
This is the hardest part of art, is deciding what colour to do everything. And then you change your mind 16,000 times.
Yeah. Pink's nice for eye color. Because the
It
background's
is an anime character too, so
true.
screw anyone that goes, but pink eyes don't really exist.
Hey, fuck you, mate.
That's why it's called art.
Artistic
Come on,
license.
fucking realism, go somewhere else. We don't ascribe to that
Don't get a
bullshit view
camera,
of the
yeah.
world.
Don't
We're
get a
here to get
camera.
away from it.
Oh, which is natural teal.
I was
The curtains match the drapes.
I got distracted and forgot to change the scene back.
Eh.
I need one more, and I know it's one that I'm not gonna get. I can guarantee it. Kitty, would you stop? She's throwing herself wildly back and forth here. I would have to gain a sub to get bingo right now.
I don't like that line. But I've colored it in. Nope.
I'm already bored with doing the flower crown, and I haven't even started on the tail yet. I regret all my life
There's a
choices.
So many flowers, so little time.
Just
So
kill me
little
now.
sanity.
Like I said, I regret all my life choices. All of them up to this point. Ew.
Yeah.
It's always the way. Dude, I did that like 10 minutes ago. Keep up with the conversation, Kronk.
I feel like you should have plastic duck simulator going on in the background.
I feel like we're missing out on a perfectly valid opportunity to farm Kiri's crops,
Farm
but she's
Kiri's
not
crops.
here.
I know. This is where I'd put Kiri's crops if I had one.
Yeah, this is where I'd remember to actually join in again
Every half
if
hour.
she was here. It's just not the same when she's not here, because like my battles last half an hour and then we just join her crops, her farming.
Exactly.
It was perfectly timed. We had the reminder for both of the things.
Mhm.
I don't know why Dicky Diggy Hole is on this playlist.
Diggy hole. Dig in a hole.
Deep
Is
in
it
the
the dance
underground.
Is it the dance version though?
No. It's the original.
Put your fucking hands up. Dig, 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 dig a hole.
Man.
Dig in a hole.
Every time I hear this song, I'm just like, man, I used to watch them when this happened. I was watching them when this happened. I haven't watched them for like 3 years. I'm pretty sure at least 2 of them are retired by now. Like, yeah, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. You have to say hole, right?
Hole.
Hole. Dig in a hole.
Digging a hole.
Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Diggy hole. Dig in a hole. Oh, is that a bug? You find a bug, Willow? Willow's found a bug.
Oh no,
Whoa.
not the bug.
Bugger.
Willow, give up the bug. I'm just imagining you running around the house now. Just drop it. Drop it. Oops, that was a pencil, not a pen. Drop it. Drop it. Give. Spit it out. Did she spit it out? We'll never know till she gets back.
Yeah. It was a biter. It was icky.
Oh no, is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's fine.
She mad at you?
She's confused.
But
didn't have
I
any-
hunted it myself, Mom.
That's gross.
You always complain about feeding me, and now I'm gonna feed myself. Why do you do this? I'm so confused. It just,
She wouldn't
I
hurt a
found a
fly, but
snack.
bugs she would.
I found a snack on the floor. It was unattended. I hunted it myself, and now you're taking it away.
Barely hunted. Like,
That's-
looked at it.
It's
Sniffed
not-
The other day, it was the funniest thing. She found a millipede, and instead of like attacking it, she was rubbing her face on it and rolling around on the floor like she
Oh.
loved it.
Yeah, millipedes are stinky to cats. They actually have this weird ass scent about them that cats just, I don't know what it is.
Like, love the smell or something.
Yeah.
Just-
I was like, why are you face whacking this poor millipede? It's clearly traumatized.
Well, it wasn't because it kept on unrolling and being fine with it. I was like, what the frick?
Well, normally they're traumatized by it.
I know. I'm like, oh, they're best friends now. Actually, like, I'm gonna take it out.
Take it outside. What the hell are you doing, Captain TV Bot? Like, that's the 5th time you've announced it. Next phase is in 15 minutes, which is theoretically just before we end, right? Is this where I call not it?
No, because you didn't it last time. I did.
God damn it. I was hoping you'd forget about that.
I have to remember because I don't like being it. Because I know you'll try and trick me.
Me? Never.
Yes, you.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's Kiri's turn. If we're getting technical. Someone go into her game and interrupt her and tell her it's her turn to pick her to raid.
Yeah. Go buy the game.
Yeah. Buy the game, download the game, install the game. Hop on. Add her as a friend. And just tell her it's her turn to pick a raid.
Who are you? Hello.
I would totally do shit I'd do if I had money for it, man. Just hop onto a game and just be like, Kiri, it's me. It's your turn, though. Come pick someone to raid.
Breaking art.
Fucking, yeah, if you're gonna skip out on art club just to play games,
Yeah.
the least you could do is
I
deal with
thought
it.
about it and I did it, so.
Yeah, we have decision paralysis. We'll find someone shortly. We've still got another 15 minutes.
We need someone to buy Kiri's game that she's playing. Befriend her and tell her that she's got to stream. She's got to raid.
Gotta pick who to raid.
Apparently, it's a free game.
Oh, I can't stream and download the game at the same time,
Well, neither
don't
can
have them.
I.
though. I don't have that much bandwidth.
Willow! I know. Hyper uninstalled because it wasn't good enough.
Oh. It wasn't good enough, or he wasn't good enough?
It.
Okay.
Hey!
I'm just asking for clarification. What is the one art supply that you cannot live without?
I do like my Prismacolors, but I like just normal pencils. Look, they're really good.
I tell you what, man. I have a little pencil tin with a HB and a 2B, I think it is, pencil. My clicker eraser
Yeah.
and my gum eraser. That and any kind of sketchbook goes with me everywhere.
Yeah.
If my computer broke and I had nothing else in my art room, I'd still have those to draw with.
I have I use Blue Tack.
Yes.
Works really well as a kneaded eraser.
Yes, Blue Tack for sure, but because I did when I did art in uni over 20 years ago, they're just like, the list of things you need is this putty eraser shit, and it only comes in a pack of 3, and I've never used all 3. I've still got them. I'll be like, I'll hit 80 and I'll open like one of my art drawers and it will still have stupid putty eraser in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad thing to have, but yeah, considering Blue Tack does exactly the same job. Jesus Christ, Captain Bot, I am gonna kick you. Fuck off. I mean, thanks for telling everybody that we want to get victory, but do you really have to do
Fine.
it 12 times this hour?
Yeah. Hmm.
The only conversationalist for the last hour has been Captain TV Bot and Rabarbot. But the problem is,
And just to each other.
Kronk reads those messages out to me.
Oh no.
So if I stop halfway through a sentence, it's probably because Kronk's in my ear going, "Me and Kitty has just selected a battle and the action begins," and
Yeah.
I might have to maybe I just shut off the the derpy bot, the speech bot.
Mm-hmm.
Because Captain TV Bot is clearly broken.
Captain Bot.
Captain TV
I
Bot has
demoted
sent
it.
544 messages in my chat total.
Hmm.
And at least 20 of those have been in the last half hour.
Thanks, Bot. Okay.
When bots go rogue. Yeah,
This is-
let's throw something else in the mix.
Is this the Skynet that we're worrying about?
Aww, they took that one away from us. Randomly called a friggin' number. Nobody got bingo.
No.
They just called that number randomly. That was what they picked.
Hidden bingo votes cast, and Mia Kitty randomly starts singing. That's what I need.
Oh, I did start randomly singing the Diggy Diggy.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't
You were
random. It
wondering
was
why.
literally playing in my ears at the time, but it's probably random to you.
It was you were wondering why it was on your list.
8 more minutes until the battle's ready.
Now Hyper's not filling in his beats because he's got should have got him to raid someone. As a guest.
He's a guest ranter, not a guest artist.
Just get ranters on as guests.
Guest ranter. I mean, that's what he is. He's got an open invite to.
Yeah.
Warp.
If I can't wait for his stream.
If he really needs to rant about it now.
Yep.
How's his art coming along?
Yeah, he gave it a break for a little bit, and now he's decided he wants to change the pose again. But he's still on the same character.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's how honestly most people learn to draw, is by drawing the same character over a few times.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's interested in learning about drawing. He just wants to draw her.
I mean, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah,
It's got him interested in doing art. We can't really complain about
exactly. Exactly. And he's like learning how to pose the characters in Clip Studio, so
that. Yeah, exactly. It's one of the features I absolutely do love about Clip Studio.
yeah. That's why I always had the app before my game died. What was it called? Freaked out. Yeah, it's like hard to know what supplies I couldn't live without because I take a lot with me if I'm doing art outside the house because I never know what I'll want to do. When I
Yeah.
was doing art last year, I had like so much in my bag, and I had to take half of it out because it was just so heavy. I did
Yeah.
to minimize it to 2 pencil cases, like one with like pencils, pens, and lining things, and then another one with like Crayola markers and my favorite colored pencils that weren't my good ones that I'd take outside the house. So there's like,
Yeah, I did that for a while. I've got I don't know if it's a pencil case of sorts, I guess, but it's got like 4 different layers on it.
I like those.
Yeah, so it's like one layer's got all my lining pens, one layer's got like my colored ink pens,
Yeah.
and my drawing, all of my extra pens. I usually just take my my little metal tin because it protects like the pencils from breaking.
Yeah.
Um,
I've got a Resident Evil, like when the DVDs used to come in cases.
yeah.
I got the Resident Evil one of those, and
Nice.
I've got a Serenity one somewhere.
Nice.
So I usually use those. I think the Serenity one I use so much that it's warped, but I really like it still. So
Hey, as long as it still holds pencils.
yeah, somewhat.
So close enough. That's what I mean. I've got one. So what for me, it's one to take if I'm going out for a few hours, and one if I'm going away for the weekend, basically.
Yeah. I was like, we went to Melbourne, I took my iPad, which is
Yeah.
nerve wracking.
Oh god,
Wow. Yeah. Like, it was invaluable not having like all the art stuff with me. But I also didn't want to make a mess every time I wanted to do art. So,
yeah. That's true. It's a compromise when you go to do art in the outside world, in the great wide yonder.
I really want to go to a cafe and do it and drink coffee, but I have to have the funds to get a day's worth of coffee.
Yeah, that's the trick. I don't do infinite refills any place now.
No, and I don't want to do it like somewhere like McDonald's and
Yeah.
gross.
I was looking at a Facebook advertisement for this, like an art gallery. It's kind of like set up for that. You just like you can buy like trinkets from local artists.
Yeah.
But they do have like the gallery aspect, and like a cafe kind of thing going on all at once. I'm like, oh, that actually sounds really good. I wouldn't mind putting my stuff in there. And like going in and, you know, talking to some other artists and hanging out with them. And then you look further down the advertisements, like, yeah, rental blocks per month. Last time I asked about a rental block like that, it was $200 a month.
Yeah.
Just to put your
Yeah, they
art in your tiny little cubicle. I'm like, no.
a whole store in Melbourne we didn't get to go into because we were very strictly on a time schedule. But they had a whole store that was like stuff that you would find in Artist Alley, like little handmade stuff, like
Yeah.
it was different stuff. I was like, oh, that's so cool. It was like I think you like give it to them and then they sell it and then you get the stuff from it. I was like, why don't more places have that?
No kidding.
I just thought that'd be cool if, like, if you have a art shop to have like a little art corner that people can
Boodle-doo.
as a art front thing. We had an idea for an arcade, so it's an artist arcade.
Using my ads. So we can do this battle. With 44 allies. We're down a few from last game. Hopefully it'll still be enough though. I'm on the right screen, aren't I? Yep. 44 allies. Here we go. Versus 62 enemies.
Depends if you've got any sock puppets.
Bo. Huzzah! Winner!
Chicken dinner!
I did have chicken dinner actually. I had KFC.
We
That
had
counts.
chicken. We've been really good at eating the last week, so we had chicken sandwiches.
Nice. Yeah, we had those the other day. Chicken and bacon sandwiches.
Fancy. We had
That's what-
mustard. Chicken and mustard. I was like freaked out because there's obviously an egg at the moment, which I didn't realize, but
Oh,
apparently
again.
there is.
Still.
Yeah. I don't know what's a new one, but I was like freaked out because my sandwich tasted like egg, and I was like, it's chicken. Why would it taste like egg? We don't have egg. But then Hyper cut his sandwich with the same knife, and he had mayonnaise on it. It's like, okay. Still feels weird, but sure, that makes sense.
I mean, chicken and egg is not a bad combination.
Yeah.
But if you don't order chicken and egg and you get something that smells like eggs and not chicken.
It was just confusing.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, I don't
brain.
blame you.
Not to be fair, most things confuse me. But yeah.
Ooh.
In a few moments, there will be an ad break. As an ad break!
Nah, it's almost time to raid someone.
It wouldn't let me snooze for some reason.
Oh. Weird.
It was weird. I know. I was like grayed out. Oops.
What have I got with finding artists that use Clip Studio Paint? I was like, this is actually quite cute. I don't know what she sounds like. She warns you that, I think it's a her. The voice is thin and annoying.
Thin?
Thin and annoying. That's the exact words. God cursed me with a thin, annoying voice. Okay. But the art is cute, and she's got a hammer on the screen that you can bonk her with, so...
So prerequisites. Oh man. I only ask for 2 things in the world: a thin voice and a hammer.
Thin, annoying voice and a hammer. She has just started though, so...
You ordered chicken and eggs?
No, go away. Go away. Go away. You're 5 minutes late to the conversation.
Surprised they're not a raw chicken.
Corey demanded her head pets.
Did she?
Yes.
No. I heard that. That little trill.
Ad break's nearly over.
Oh. I may or may not end up with an ad break myself. I did just try to skip it twice. But I did post in the Discord.
Yeah. Most of the way there. Alright. Oh, alright.
Oh, good. 7 seconds left on your ad break. Blah, 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 blah. I'll throw up my end screen, which I didn't change. There we go. It is, but the art is adorable from what I can see, and they've only just started, so... yeah. Yeah. Skip my stupid ad break. They go by Aurora. Yes! Next Tuesday for Art Club. Thursday for some sort of game. I have to find a mod pack that I like. But I will be attempting to stream on Thursday, so... indeed. Bye guys! Thanks for joining us.